I found a way how to quit, and it was not because I read something or I found some cool video. I quit because my body said to me, I have to stop. This is not a motivation video, there's no science behind it. This is just me sharing the personal experience, what I felt, how was it, just actually what happened with me during this 2 months now. In 2 months, nicotine free completely, no cigarettes, no Zyn, no snus, no IQOS, nothing. Let's get started. My name is Dennis, I'm 25 years old. I've been smoking since I was 17 or 18, lately 17, early 18s. I'm 25 now. I smoked for 7 years in a row. I think I rarely missed a day when I did no nicotine interactions. I smoked heavily. I smoked 1.5 packs of cigarettes or Zyn per day, which is incredibly a lot. I tried, I think, almost every type of nicotine. I tried cigarettes, I tried IQOS, these heat systems. I tried Zyn, snus, I tried hookah. The only thing I think I didn't try is sniffing tobacco. I think that's not really what I want to do now. I remember I felt always bad, especially in the mornings. There was such a heavy thing always in the background, that's an addiction. I realized in the morning that I cannot quit. I tried once again. It lasts maybe for 3 or 4 hours. Then with colleagues at work, I started smoking again, and then I asked a cigarette. This tiny thing controls my life so hard, so heavily, so I cannot last even a single day, 24 hours without nicotine. When I tried once again to quit, I failed again in 2 hours or something, and I started smoking heavily again. I think in 6 hours I smoked maybe 15 cigarettes. I also drank, I think there was 4 or 5 cups of coffee, and in the end of the day, my body felt bad. I start realizing that my heart is beating really loud, like this weird pulsation in the back of my head. I had like this weird loud in my ears. I've been scared, and I remember I called my mom and I asked what is happening with me. She suggested me to measure my blood pressure. That was the problem. I had like just a jump in the blood pressure, so my blood pressure was high that day. And in that moment, I remember I had my last three cigarettes, and I went to the balcony talking with mom, smoking 3 of them, and I said to myself that this is enough. This is not going well already. I have to stop or I'm gonna die. This was my turning point, that I have to stop, and my body forced me to do this. So when I started, the first 3 days, there was a pure survival mode. It was hell. I remember that I was so nervous. I had this weird feeling in my body, the teeth tension, the jaw tension. Also, my brain negotiates with me, always saying me, it's fine, we smoked for 7 years already, just one, everything's gonna be cool and so, but yeah, you have to be ready, this is normal. So what I've done, I understand that this time I need to be more prepared. So I've been chatting with ChatGPT a lot, asking him, okay, if I want to try to quit smoking, firstly explain what's happening to my body now. Then I ask, okay, I want to quit, I'm smoking, I'm 25 years old, this is my parameters of my body, help me. And what's really cool, what I found there, is chatting with ChatGPT helps you to state your mind, state your thoughts. So you are having your journal. You always, in this process, you are talking with someone, you have your thoughts, and when your thoughts are written, it's much better than you only think about something. And he gave me a really good piece of advice. He gave me the list of things that's gonna be happening with me and how I can prepare to them. Anti-stress toys. Where are they? There are 2 of them. So they were really cool. They help you to release the body pressure, to release the tension. When you're trying to quit, your body wants to do something. You will really hate this awkward moments of pauses when previously you just went for a short break, for a coffee maybe. These things are really helpful. The other thing was sugar-free gums. I not only had to keep my hands busy, but also my mouth. Then also I walked a lot every day, I think for 5 to 8, maybe 10 kilometers. I don't know how it works, I'm not a scientist, but whenever we walked, I felt relief. I was not really so focused on the thing that I'm trying to quit, so it was much easier. I started taking a hot bath only for 30, maybe 40 minutes. It just helps you to, I don't know, relax. I stopped drinking coffee. So whenever I smoked, I've been drinking coffee, so I had to stop it. And it really helped me to avoid these awkward situations and these additional triggers. I still don't drink it for 2 months, no caffeine at all. This first 7 days, more about the physical addiction. After the 7 days, it goes more to mental. So now, after 2 months, I don't think that I already quit. I still think that I'm a quitter. I think I'm gonna think like this for the whole of my life. This is what works for me. My goal is now to have this streak of non-smoking days, non-nicotine days, as long as possible. I have this goal now. If I smoked for 7 years in a row straight, then I have to do twice more better to my body, so I'm gonna not be smoking for the next 15 years. But it has also the other side of this thinking, that you need to change your identity, so to say. You need to stop thinking as a smoker and you have to start thinking as the people who never smoked, which helps me with communication. Whenever I talk with my old friends that I quit, I cut these discussions pretty early. I don't go into full storytelling mode, like what happened, how I felt. It feels weird. Then you have to leave these moments again, and sometimes I also have these like tissues and I don't know, these weird feelings in my body that it still wants to consume some nicotine, and it doesn't help, so I try to cut them off. Even I try to avoid this, but if it goes in that direction, not this time. Let's stop this. I don't feel good now. Let's switch the topic. I want to discuss the motivation and what helped me. When you talk about quitting and so, they're always like, oh yeah, you can save a lot of money. I would say the harsh truth and reality that money doesn't do anything. So I remember the situation in my life when I had like completely no money. I was broke, but I had something to smoke. So money was not my motivation. I've been really scared. So my motivation was to live longer as much as I can. I also had people around me that were either non-smokers at all or ex-smokers, and it was sometimes easier before quitting to talk with them, like what happened with them, how they prepared for some situations. I realized that strong addiction and the long life, they cannot live together. I must do sports, I must take care of my health and so I don't know, my nutritions, and definitely not smoking. Everybody must find their own reason. I think this is quite important, because something that works for you or for me cannot work for the others. There is no a single pill that can treat everybody. Everybody has to find his own pill. Journaling and mental strategy. This is the thing I found pretty cool, and I still doing this, not with smoking now, but with my plans and how I spend my day and so. I have a friend, he's also an ex-smoker. I've been texting him as a journal every single day in the evening before I go to bed. I texted him how was my day, what I expect to happen tomorrow, what was hard to me. For me, there was more as a journal. I had to share. I don't really need an answer. I just want to share it. I want to state this somewhere that I'm quitting, and that somebody will be aware of it and will be like watching me. So this is a cool strategy I found. Maybe it's gonna be helpful for the others also. The core message I want to share is, if you failed, it's fine. We are human beings. We are not robots. Yeah, we can fail, we will fail. Just keep being on the track. Don't quitting. Continue doing this. If you fail for one day, don't fail the second day. Don't miss 2 times in a row. If you failed once, just keep trying. Remember that it is your goal to quit smoking. Keep this information always in your head. Direction matters more than perfection. If you will do this every single day, trying and remembering what is your goal, there's gonna be a turning point in your life when you will quit. What I want to underline is You have to be aware. I am aware that it's only 2 months, it's not decades, it's not years. I'm still aware of where my triggers are, and I'm trying to control myself, avoid these situations, and be in a strong mental position. This is also my message to you. If you're watching this, you are not alone. I also googled and watched a lot of videos. Some of them were helpful, some of them were just a repeating of the same information I know, but sometimes we need the information to be repeated to us because, yeah, we all know that smoking is bad and nobody should do this, but for some reason we do. So remember, you're not alone. If I did this and I thought in my life I will never be able to do this, and if I was able to do this, you also definitely can. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If this video will help at least one person to quit, I'll be incredibly happy. I now understand why a lot of ex-smokers are so nerdy and want everybody to quit, because it's such a relief when you quit that you want everybody to start feeling it, this happiness. So yeah, keep trying. Take care.